Hi, everybody. Thank you for waiting a few extra minutes. I had my mom on the phone and then a couple other things I had to do. But thank you for being here again. And I know we may not get a very big audience for this one. Um, Hold on one second. I'm looking for Cher here. And are you in the house? And Tammy, who wants to join us? I know it's just Beth said she'd come in. Um, oh goodness, and Elizabeth Anderson, she's a wonderful gal, and she was going to try to come on tonight, but she had treatments that don't make her feel very well, and she's kind of resting, and she decided she'll come on a different show with me, which would be amazing. She's such a sweet lady, and I hate to see her not feeling well, but she will be here another time. Let's see here. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, you're talking to us here. Awesome. Hi, Sandy, or Sandra Cooper. So sorry. I always assume it's Sandy. I actually got a notification. Oh, good. You got a notification, Nadia. Awesome. I'm glad. I don't get, it's so rare for me to get notifications for people who I follow. The channels I follow, I really rarely get them myself, so I must be doing something wrong. I have no idea. So I dropped that link again. If anybody wants to come on in. Oh, I have somebody. Hello. How are you? No, I can't hear ya. Make sure you're not muted, Emma.
No, I'm not muted,
You're not? Okay. No, I can hear you now.
I'm not muted, darling.
I'm sorry?
I'm not muted.
You're not muted. Got it. Okay, yeah, and I think we have a little bit of a time delay, but welcome. Thank you for coming up here. How are you? Oh no, I lost her. Oh, I don't know if it's the UK thing, but people, you would think though with Wi-Fi, no one's gonna have trouble just because they're overseas or whatever. They're not gonna have trouble getting through in a in a Wi-Fi environment or whatever. I don't know. It's not like it's dial-up. Hi, Dave. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you here in a while. Or maybe you've been here, but I've been to I'm scatterbrained. I can hardly ever see the chat. There is Emma back. Let's see if she is here. Hi, Emma. You made it back. Hi. Hello.
Yes, lovely, sweetheart.
Aw, how are you? How are you feeling? Are you doing well today?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm busy today, but I'm good. Thank you. Oh, I can't hear. Your volume cuts in and out. I'm so sorry. I don't know why.
Terrible Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, that's what I have when I go to my mom's house too. So I completely feel your pain. I was. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Leather and lace. Hi, Robbie. Everybody's here. I'm so glad to see a lot more people here. I know that somehow I scheduled my show. I'm sorry.
I'm loving it. Oh my God, you're so lovely, all of you.
Oh, aren't they sweet? Yeah, I love our viewers here. So yeah, I think that what we're trying to do is everybody wants to turn over a new leaf and get oh, hold on. There we go. I had to mute something. I think that
I'll mute myself, darling. I've got rolly.
No. No, I can hear you well now. You're fine. No. Oh, thank you, Nicole. She ordered my book. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. And let me know if you have any questions as you're reading it. And I owe a book to Kimberley from UnJustified, and I owe a book to Andy from, what is it, Dog TV. So I can't forget that. And then this Friday, I'm going to draw the winner of a free book autographed, by me, if you really want that on there. But I will draw the winner, and that's based on if you subscribe, if you either comment in the chat or comment below the video, you're eligible, and I'll draw the winner on Friday. Random drawing, of course, and my contests or my prizes are not affiliated with Facebook, StreamYard, or YouTube in any way, and all of my prizes are decided by way of a random number generator. So, anyway. And I wanted to talk about. I don't know where Cher is. Where are you, girl? Oh, Tammy, can you jump in? I'll put the link up again. I know you were going to. Hi, Robbie. I love Robbie.
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Good. We have a few people in here, and I feel bad because I scheduled over 80's show today. I didn't know that. I should have known. I should have looked. I feel terrible. Yeah. Aw. Thank you. Let's see. So I wanted to talk about a little bit of what's been going on lately, and again, I think there are two. Well, obviously there are two camps, and I don't like it, and we don't like it as creators, and what I think we're trying to do is make peace. Everybody have peace, and just everybody just stop bothering anyone that you're bothering right now. And I know I sound like a massive hypocrite because there was something Kelly had on her channel, and I don't know how to apologize for that. I tried to, but then I found something else that indicated I was right after, I don't know. But but from now on, for at least a week, all of us creators are going to not watch channels that are hurtful, and we're not going to comment on channels that are hurtful. And I think that I should stop, taking messages from people who are, being hurtful or whatever, or accusing me of something, or AD or Cher or anyone, and I don't know. So how are you? What's the weather like over there, Emma?
Good. It's hot and sunny.
Good. There's somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my Kim. Hello, UnJustified. Is it warm, Emma?
You're very warm. Very hot and humid.
Yeah. Is it? Okay. That's kind of what we had today, but it was so cold in the morning. So cold. And then it got up to like 85, 89. I don't like that. Yeah. And UnJustified, welcome. Thank you for coming up here. And we're getting somebody else, Shiloh. Okay, there we go.
One of your lives, lady.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Can everyone hear me?
I can hear.
Hi, Tanya.
Hear you very well. I think Emma's having a bit of trouble with her audio, but that's okay. There she is. She's back. Thank you for coming up. What do you?
Thank you guys for letting me. I have been wanting to be on one of your shows forever. Thank you.
I'm so glad you decided to do that.
Hey, girl.
Oh, hi, Kim.
I've got no
Hello.
Justified.
I think we have a delay, of audio delay. Nothing goes right with my shows. I promise. Everything is wrong, as wrong as it can be.
Lovely. Come on, girl.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh, hi, honey. Come in.
We love you, Tanya. We love you.
Who is
thank you.
Emma?
We love you too, Emma. You're awesome. I really appreciate
Emma
you.
Louise?
Emma Louise. Yes, that's her name.
Yeah, who is that?
I think she used to view. I'm sorry?
My real name. Emma Louise is my real name.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I can't understand.
Oh, she said that is her real name. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And I think that what are we having? Do I have any wrenches right now?
Do you have any what?
Any wrenches? People who have moderator.
There were a lot of them in the crowd, honey. There
Okay,
were
good.
a lot of wrenches out there. So I think you're good.
I'll be your moderator. Emma, I'd like to be your moderator.
I don't think I
Would
know Emma.
you?
Do I? Do I know Emma? I don't
She
think
was up here
so.
once before. Yeah.
I don't
We
get to
had a,
catch many lives, so I just didn't recognize her name. I don't know.
I don't.
yeah, she's been up here once
don't.
before.
Oh, see, I don't
Yeah.
know. I know Kim.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know Unjustified and Cher, but I don't know anyone else.
Sure,
So
sure.
they
Emma, do you have a
probably don't
channel?
know me. Huh?
I do have a channel. I
You
do have a
do?
channel. No, I've got like 19 subscribers. It's
Oh,
nil.
okay. Well, why don't
Yeah,
you,
sorry, darlings, but I can't put out the content. You know what I'm saying? I'm useless. Uploading for me is like nil. I can't do it.
well, you
You
could,
know.
oh, I see what, this is just, what we use here is StreamYard. And it's a
Yeah.
very easy to understand app. Or it's not even an app, it's a website. So I like it a lot more than Zoom or any of those other platforms.
Right.
Because this is the best one I found for broadcasting. And I didn't try any of the, well, I've done Zoom calls.
Mm.
Yeah, but and I was a couple creators were using Zoom. Yes.
Okay, Tanya, you know who I am, right?
Yes, I do, of
Tanya?
course.
Okay. I wanted to make sure you knew who I was. Because I've never been on one of your shows. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for coming up here. Oh my gosh. Now, do you have a wrench? I thought for whatever reason
I did have a wrench. Yes, I was one of your mods. And I was
perfect. That's what I thought. I had assigned you mod, and I didn't know if you accepted it or not.
Yeah, no, I absolutely did. I loved having a wrench, and I was a wrencher for Cher. I loved it. Loved having a wrench, and I used it. Used it a few times, but no, I'm just
good.
I'm just up here, and I really wanted to, if it's okay with you, plug a new show that I'm going to open up.
Wow.
I am going to open up my channel on YouTube that will be called Shiloh's Echoes in the Night.
Oh, I love that.
Very nice. I like that.
All of
That's really cool.
All of you girls will be the echoes because I want my echoes to be my guests. You know what I'm saying? I plan on having like a reality show or a talk show once a week with my favorite people, and you will be my echoes. So it'll be
awesome. I love like a debate sort of thing.
Echoes in the Night.
Oh, I love it.
So thank you.
I love it. Oh, that's a really cool name.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, that's a really good name.
Perfect. That is really cool. Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
mine, everybody always thinks I'm a guy because, the cowboy.
Yes.
I
love that. Yes, I did.
Everybody always thinks I'm a guy, but no.
Oh, I love your channel, Kim. I mean, it's no wonder that you have thousands of people. I mean, give me a break. You've got this gorgeous cowboy, and it's called Unjustified.
He really is a nice looking cowboy.
Come on. You have the Clint Eastwood corner on this.
He's a U.S. Marshal, actually. He's really awesome. He really is.
Oh, this guy is gorgeous. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I would have been a guest of yours even if I didn't know you.
Well, I thought she was a man for a while too, and I didn't know why. When I first saw it, I thought, "Oh, this is some guy's channel. Let me watch it." And no, it's not a guy.
Right.
Yeah.
It does.
And then it's just beautiful Kimberley.
Yeah, that's just little old me.
You know what? Aww. What really gets me is all of the women on these channels are actually very, very attractive, and yet you don't see them. You know, we're all hidden behind our icons.
Both of you girls are lovely, and I don't know. Well, I had my makeup on. I was going to do a regular live, but I didn't because I had to run last minute with my daughter and her boyfriend to a couple different banks trying to get new set up, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, my hair is already fallen. My makeup is running.
Thank you, Heather.
But I'll be live tomorrow with my author friend who's going to be on at about the same time.
I hear you, and I plan on. Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm saying this. I must be crazy because when I do have my channel, I plan on doing it live every week, but once a week, and I want all of you girls. I'm planning on you guys being guests every week. So, so I plan on being live, and I thought, oh my God, that's one day a week. I used to get ready and do my hair and makeup 7 days a week, people. And that was my job. You know, I was a hair designer and a makeup artist, and that was my job.
Oh, that's cool. You probably had all the good stuff too.
It was, but you know what? Since I moved into my house a year ago, before I moved here, I had the bed and breakfast, so I had to continue doing the hair and makeup every day. But since I moved here, no one knows me in this city, so I stopped doing hair and makeup every day, and I am just ugly as crap 7 days a week. I'm not kidding you. If I have to go to the store, then I will do things, but most of the time I do not.
I know.
First time in my life.
I agree. Yep. And it's not like I don't work.
Crap. So I'm hoping that, even if I just know that I have to do it once a week, that's a good thing for me.
True. That is good. And I would that'll be amazing. I can't wait till you start that. When's it gonna
well, you know what? I don't know. I have to get up. I have a new laptop, but it's a pain in the butt. It's Windows 10.
Oh, very
which
good.
I've never done. I've never. Before I even got into hair, I lived in Erie, Pennsylvania. Okay, so before I got into hair, I was Erie's ex-mayor's personal secretary. So I was I was a personal secretary to, the mayor. And however, I don't know. Now, and then I went to beauty school when he stopped working. Actually, I went to beauty school, and that was when I, got my license, which was like 1,000 years ago because I'm 67.
Oh my! You don't look anywhere close to that. Oh my goodness!
No, I'm way older than all of you.
Aw.
I am, and that's pretty depressing.
But you look beautiful. You look 30. I mean, come on.
I don't look 30.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Emma. You're back in.
All my pictures, and I will say this because I do want people to know the truth. My pictures are all within the last 5 years. All of them.
Yeah, mine too.
Some of them
or the last year.
2 weeks old,
Yeah, mine too. Yep.
But I do not look 30 years old either.
You do. You look 32, 35. How about that?
I will take that. I look 67. I'll take that from you.
Or Tyra, or whoever it is. I always press the wrong freaking button.
Hello.
Hello, Tammy. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you, beautiful ladies?
Oh, hi, honey.
Thank you.
Hi, Mama.
Hi. I haven't talked to you, Tammy, since 2 hours ago?
Emma, are you in the I don't know if we would delay with her again. Oh, she's got her audio muted. Okay.
Come on, Shannon.
No, I've got muted, darlings.
What?
Hi.
Is that Bam?
No, it's Emma.
Okay, I've never met Emma.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What?
Not you, Emma.
Any problems?
I still don't know who Emma is.
I believe she's a viewer.
Really? You don't know who I am?
No, should I know who you are, honey?
Of course you should, honey. I'm all across this YouTube media.
Wait, what?
I go from channel to channel to channel.
You know what? I've probably spoken with you, and I don't know your name.
Emma Louise. My real name is Emma Louise. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so
What
much.
is your name
I really
on
do
chat?
appreciate that. I was very
Yeah, come on, guys.
Ugh,
Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
okay. Was that?
My dogs are freaking out at the front door, guys. I have to go see who's here. My husband's still working, so hold on.
Okay.
Thanks.
I love your dogs, Tanya. I love your dogs.
Okay. So Emma, what other name have you gone by on?
Yeah,
chat
I'm pretty
today?
sure I don't know Emma either. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I've never. Yeah.
I've never even seen Emma.
What's your YouTube name, Emma?
That's my other name.
What?
Emma Louise is my handle. Okay.
Okay.
I do it all the time, Stacy. Like constantly. I'm like, oh hell, what was I talking about? I do it all the time.
Huh.
Emma
You know
Louise is
what?
my handle.
There
Okay.
are some
My real
names
name
that
is
I
Emma
remember
Louise.
seeing.
I don't
But-
mind telling you. Yeah.
What?
Wow. I don't know.
Emma.
Listen.
Okay, I'm back.
Emma,
Guys, what's going on?
I've seen Emmy Lou's comments a few times in feeds. She's lovely.
What?
I've seen her commenting a few times in live
Okay.
feeds.
Who said that? Tammy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, listen.
Hey, Cindy.
Yeah.
To me.
Oh,
My
see,
real
I do
name
not
is Emma
remember that name
Louise.
at all.
Yeah,
I'm
Emma, aren't you
sorry.
in my Facebook group?
No, I wish I was, darling.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
Hey, Tammy. Did you get your leggings yet, girl?
Hi, sissy. Did I do
I
what?
just got one of my. We just got our cups in. Pretty cool.
Nice. Did I get what though?
I don't know.
Come on, shut up a minute.
No, I think we're all so confused. You guys are all like Tanya right now. Well, I don't know what's going on ever.
Right,
I'm pretty confused right now. I'm
Tanya,
just
take
answering.
over.
I really don't know.
All right, Tanya, it's your turn. Take over.
No, Emma. My name is Emma Louise, all right?
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you.
Yes.
I think I met you last week. Yeah.
Please. My God. Listen.
Okay, Tanya, let's take over, hon. You need to go ahead and take over and let me know what this is all about today.
Right. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, she always has
Is she back? I thought
really
she was
bad
back.
connection. Like a really bad audio connection.
I've been having some
So it's
very
difficult.
bad
And they have a
lag in
terrible
my-
delay. Yeah, exactly. But what do you guys think about everything that's going on right now with the YouTube community? Oh, please do.
Kimberly, how about Amber and Kelly with their live, which I am so proud of these girls, talking about the water guy?
The water guy?
Oh, you guys haven't heard that?
The Amber and Kelly.
Oh my God.
Amber and Kelly did it live, and they broke down the interview with the water truck guy.
Yeah, let me tell you about it then. If you haven't heard, this is from
No.
Oh, I don't think we got to that part in the discovery right now. We're getting there. We're getting there. Believe me, I'll break it down.
All right. And I don't know why no one else has brought this up, but
wow.
Amber, Tammy, what's Amber's last name?
DeCresco?
You know what? I'm not positive, but Kelly Cecil Roberts. Is it?
Yeah, she's
right,
CDT.
So it's Kelly Cecil Roberts.
I like her. Yeah.
All right. So Kimberly, they are CDT. All right. And they had a live 2 days ago that was phenomenal. They were talking about the water guy and Troy, which, we all knew that Troy was the last person at quote, the scene of the crime, correct? He was the last, supposedly, he was the last person known to be at Survey 319. Is that what it is, Tam?
Thank you, Cindy.
Yep.
Okay, so Troy was supposedly the last person in there.
No, Troy was the last guy to leave that site that day.
Exactly. And he met
Melissa and Cody left first, then Chris left because Troy,
Right.
remember he said I brought him his shovel and blah blah blah.
Right.
Yeah, Troy locked up that day, and then Troy went back Tuesday when he wasn't supposed to, after training.
Right, and that was the 14th, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so on the 14th, Troy was there.
Yeah.
And he met with the water guy who says that anyone that's there generally signs off for him. Well, Troy was there, and the water guy said that he behaved extremely bizarre, very, very, very differently than ordinarily. He also parked adjacent to Shanann's grave, right next to it, as a matter of fact, as though he were hiding it or putting something
blocking
there.
it or leaving things.
We can only guess why he was parked right next to Shanann's grave. And the thing of it is, if she had been buried 2 days before that with a sheet, the whole 9 yards, I mean, he would have seen all that. So we are left to believe that she had not been buried yet, like Tammy surmises. It sounds as though he may have been there to bury her, or to plant,
or leave evidence.
Plant evidence, exactly.
Do you know what part of the discovery that's in? Because I can't wait to get to that. I really want to get into that. Is that what part is that?
What? To be honest with you, I don't know the exact page number. So for your fastest reference, I would send you to CDT's channel to watch that video.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
She'll bring it up. She does that. She'll bring all the information
well,
up.
See, I'm digging. I'm up pretty much with my subs, pretty far up into the discovery, but we haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
And you have to remember too.
Get to that part.
I never heard this. I
mean,
and
you have to really remember,
anything.
Nobody knew this unless you cross-reference their interviews, like how I break them down.
I do the same thing.
Right. And the thing of it is when you cross-reference, you find out that it was Cody's route. Right. That was Cody's route.
Exactly.
Chris doesn't have a route.
Right.
So, and Cody's not new. So Cody could have done the lockout just as easily on Friday as Chris did on Monday.
Right.
And also Victor worked the weekend. Well, why didn't Victor do the lockout? Then you have to understand it was Cody that ordered the water truck. And Cody lives with Troy.
Okay.
And Cody's the one that happened to call Troy on Bluetooth when he was giving Chris the fire stick at the Safeway.
Okay.
Oh.
So this is weird.
When you look at all of that, when you put all of it together,
right?
I mean,
now
you are creating a clusterfuck.
Right. If those babies were in that oil Monday and that water truck came on Tuesday, there was going to be a problem.
Right.
Hello,
I don't believe
girl. Thank you.
Doing
good. Hope you are as well.
It was almost like somebody was making sure that when they did bust out and this, in my opinion, setup happened, that there wasn't too much for them to have to drain to find the little girls.
Right.
Oh.
You know what? In all honesty, and the whole bit with Shanann and the grave and with her, the whole rigor mortis thing, Tammy.
Yeah.
It makes a lot more sense because you have always spoken about the fact that you felt that her, that she was actually murdered much later than what they suspected at first.
Yeah.
And when you break it down and you look at that, you look at the watch, her Apple Watch showed movement the next day when it should not have had any movement.
Not the next day. The day of. She's supposed to be already in the ground on Monday, but at at 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock at night, Shimia's
Right.
walking with her watch.
Right.
And that watch was not found until the wee hours of Wednesday morning.
Right. Right.
And it was found exactly where her phone was.
Right. Which is really blown away.
And I'm blown away at the fact that if those babies were in that tank for 3 days in that heat, that diaper should not have been intact.
You're right. You're right. I don't think any of them were put in until later.
Right.
Way after the fact of
because
what
you
they
can't.
thought.
You have to think of what the facts are surrounding it, and you know what I mean. Like you got to step out of the box. Like I said, you've got to cross-reference what the water guy said, what Troy said, what Cody said, what Troy did.
Right.
How he was an hour late when he was only 10 minutes away. You know, you add all those dots together, and I'm sorry, in all those dots, I don't get Chris Watts.
Right. Right. And not only that, but with Troy, I mean, supposedly there were 15 to 20 minutes unaccounted for
Troy?
Yes.
No, there's a whole hour.
An entire hour?
Yeah, he was
really
only 15 minutes away.
Yes.
After he got his burrito and whatever, he was only 15 minutes out from whatever point, but he was an hour late.
Wow. Yeah, I knew.
And why were so many people brought to Survey 319 that day?
That's my question. Why were so many brought there? They obviously felt like they needed that.
Two supervisors, two workers with experience under their belt, and one trainee.
Right. Right.
For a lockout?
They were looking for people to back them up.
That's right.
Obviously.
That's right.
But Troy was missing for a lot of that, and when he should have been there.
Right. And then he's the last one to leave and lock up.
Right.
And that comes out of his own mouth.
Yep. Absolutely. So, Troy stinks like the DA. I'm sorry, but Troy.
And by the way, sorry, if anybody did say hi to me, hello, sending lots of love.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're saying hi to everyone.
We kind of sidetracked because this one's supposed to be about how we feel about all the crap going on YouTube and why we are all banding together.
Yes.
Oh, for starters, I love you guys.
Oh, I love you too.
So if everybody wants to love me back, that's great.
We do.
We do.
Bree?
Yeah.
Did you get the song I sent to you?
No.
Oh, you got to go check your messages after, girl.
Okay, I will.
Oh, Bree, what is your last name? What is your last name?
My last name?
Well, just tell me what it starts with.
It's Carol. Carr.
Okay, good. That's fine. Because I remember there was a lady named Bree who really, really conflicted with me, but I was thinking, oh my gosh, how cool would that be if we didn't like each other and now we do? Oh my god.
Oh no! I've never not liked you.
No, me neither.
Thank you. No, I just wanted to see if that was the same
for a long time.
No, see, I know. Kind of crap.
Well, I know you're Shiloh.
No. But this is the kind of things that they put in your head, like they did with me the day that they said that you and Cher were attacking me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right? And then you start doubting yourself, and I'm like, wait a second.
You do.
I got rid of my abusive ex 22 years ago.
Yes.
Who the hell are you? And
I don't know.
I've never known anyone except Tammy's group was the first one I ever joined into.
Oh yeah.
I also knew. Dee and I used to go to Mary Marlowe's, and that was when I first started watching anything on the Chris Watts case. Was Mary Marlowe's live.
I liked her too. I only watched her towards the end, though. I don't know how I didn't get into her before that.
I never got to see any of her videos. I don't even know who she is, but I've heard a lot about her.
You know what?
Yeah.
You want to know the only one? I saw two. The one was the day that they got her fired from her job. And she was breaking down in her car. And then the next time I saw her, maybe 9 months later, she literally was a broken woman. And you know why? Because of all these people that are so sweet, they take time out of their day to come on and comment just to be an ass to somebody.
Right.
I know.
So is that
I
what
know,
happened
you're
to
right.
Mary Marlowe? This Mary Marlowe lady? Is that what happened to her? She
Oh
she's
God,
I
yeah, they
think
messed
so.
her right up, man.
Yeah, I think she had emotional issues she was trying to deal with.
Absolutely, and that's the
yeah.
thing, especially right now. I mean, I know I've got mental health problems, and I've always had them, and that is nothing to joke about or to mess with. So,
Right.
but at this point in time, in 2020, during COVID, we are all on a level playing field when it comes to mental health. So
Right.
if you coming specifically just to be a jerk to me makes you feel better, then God bless you.
Yeah.
Right. You're right. You're right, Tammy. This is not the time for anyone
No,
to
because
be
we all have mental health
attacking
now.
anyone. We all need a lot of support.
That's right. We are supposed to be building each other up, not
Right.
tearing each other
Right.
apart.
well, you
Right.
cannot fight fire with fuel, and that is what I see happening in
Right.
the
But that's why I said, you know what, guys? I'm digging in my heels. I don't care who it is. I'm going to get so many people to join up and just show them, no, we're not taking this crap.
Right.
Good.
You know,
And
like
I
Tanya,
think,
you asked me
I
last
agree.
night, give me a wrench, because you know I'm going to make sure that your butt's protected when you're alive. And I'm going to do it for Kimberly. And I'm going to do it for Cher. And I'll do it for whoever else.
And
Mia.
me, and me, and me.
Yeah, and Bree. You know what I mean? Bree said to me.
Oh yeah,
Bree,
I can't.
you know, and Bree's
Elizabeth
starting
is-
a channel. And I told her, I said, you know, I personally won't do one on this case of my own channel, but I would absolutely support you and be your guest and be a moderator for you anytime. So she said, well, what about once a week? I said, yep, sure, absolutely.
And I would do it every other night of the week that I'm not. I love doing it, to be honest with you.
Well, for me, it's more about protecting my friends.
Right. Right.
Oh, yeah,
And I love
you
for my friends.
Like somebody came into
really
Mia's.
enjoyed that.
We went, me personally, Mia went like almost, I don't know how many hours, but I personally was on with Mia for 7.5 hours the other night.
The other day. Oh my God.
And we had one troll.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. One.
Now, and this person took time to come to Mia's channel.
Right.
Just so that she could tell her that she doesn't like that all she talks about is the Watts case and when she plays with her hair.
Right. Right.
And I said,
and the light. And the light
wait a second.
her.
This is your house.
But you know what?
Right? If I came to her house, if we all showed up at her house in her living room and we were just playing with our hair and talking about Chris Watts, I could understand that person being upset.
Right.
But you just came to Mia's house.
Right.
How disrespectful are you? I raised you.
Right.
But I will tell you, I had fun with her, because when I saw that, actually, I had seen someone else.
Thank you, Carrie.
Someone gave us the troll heads up, but I really didn't see anyone, so I didn't know. But then I saw this woman and her comments, and you know what? Because I knew that we had the ability to get rid of her, it was actually funny to me. She was the only one there, and I can remember saying, "Hey, you aren't a very nice person, are you? You know, you need to go. You just need to leave."
Sure.
And everyone laughed her out, and then Mia just blocked her. So it was great, and she didn't bother coming back.
Cher.
Hi, everyone in chat. Didn't want to interrupt.
Hey,
little lady.
Hi, honey.
I love your hair color, Cher. Now I love that.
Whoa. What'd you do to your hair, honey?
I just didn't put more purple in it right now. It's more natural right now.
Oh, I love the natural too. Yeah.
Did you guys see that I had the Advocate take a video down today?
You did?
Did you really?
You guys have to see. You missed it. She posted a video this morning, and I've seen it. And so if you see the new video on my channel, it's in response to the video that she now deleted.
Who's she?
Was that the one where she was saying
Kelly the Advocate. I told her in the video, you might want to take that video down because I'm going to come and press charges on everybody.
Wow.
Good for you.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. But I'm going to go see Cher's. I haven't saw Cher's yet either, but I'm going to.
She deleted her video, so you can't even see it now.
Oh, boy.
So what was it about? I mean, what was it about? Just more.
For like 6 minutes and 22 seconds exactly, she sat there and flipped out cussing up and threatening Alan. I'm going to see to it that I make the rest of your life a miserable hell, and everyone's going to help me. Oh, yeah, she was threatening him.
For real.
Snapped. And I'm sorry, but the video has a lot of cussing, just be warned.
Really?
Well, if they
I'm not being nice anymore. No, I'm not.
I just don't get that, man. I cannot wrap my head around all this shit.
Me either. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It's just like what's going on in the world, right? How Black Lives Matter and everybody hate the police and this and that.
Yeah.
Okay. And my opinion of that is,
wow,
it's not the police. It's the asshole in that uniform that day.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
It's not a religion. It's not Muslims. It's
You're right.
that man who happens to practice that religion.
You're right.
Right.
And I will tell you, girls, I have a daughter who is a Pennsylvania state trooper. And she and she has been undercover for almost 20 years. White collar and blue collar undercover. So she has busted the
I'll be right back, ladies.
Sure, go ahead.
So that my daughter and the thought that they are not protecting these people anymore, it terrifies me every freaking day of the week.
Well, now I'm sure when I make this comment, I'll get nasty comments. But you need to hear out my exact explanation of it.
Sure.
I'm one of those people that will state all lives matter.
Okay.
And the reason I state that is because, as I said, not one of those people marching in Black Lives Matter was ever a part of 100 years ago.
Right.
Okay. This is 2020. There should be no homeless. There should be no, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Right. Racism at all. Like I said, there is nobody that's a slave right now.
Right.
Unless they're kidnapped. We had a black president.
Right.
Have we not come far enough that really we still have to do this? And what I don't understand by these certain statements is, there's not one life on this planet that's worth more than any other.
Exactly.
But if you need me to fight for you, I'm going to be on that front line swinging. Like, the indigenous up here in Nova Scotia, they've got a band of white people who seem to think that they're entitled.
Oh.
When we stole the country from them. So I'm sorry, but no, I will be on the front line with the indigenous.
Right.
And I will tear every one of those men down until they feel no bigger than a piece of dust.
Right.
Because I'm sorry, but that's the facts.
Yeah.
Right? The white took Canada from the native, like the indigenous.
Sure.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? This is their land. That's their fish. You owe them, not the other way around. So get off your high horse.
Well, pretty much the same thing in America. It was the Indians.
Right. But I get attacked flat out for saying all lives matter.
Oh, see, and I
and this is the important part too, though. Yeah. I understand the George Floyd fight. But what all those angry people don't understand is that happens to indigenous. That happens to the Mexicans. It happens to the Asians. But they don't put that shit on the news.
Right.
So you don't ever see, okay, speaking of which, and the whole world, they've lost their sense of humor, okay? My favorite thing on YouTube or on TikTok is when they impersonate the Asian lady doing your nails.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see an Asian lady life matter going on right now because people are doing that? No. You know why? Because the Chinese get it. It's funny.
Right.
Just they call me a cracker. I'll ask them where the cheese is.
I don't like to talk about politics, but the thing is that, okay, the Asian women are not getting shot for reaching for a comb in their pocket, or they're not.
You don't know that. You don't know that. I have Chinatown here in Toronto, and guess what? Their number one target of law enforcement, the Asian community.
Really?
And like I said, like the Chris Watts case, unless you get into that discovery yourself, you don't know nothing. All you know is what the government and the media are telling you.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
They don't put it on TV. I watched a cop shoot a man to death who had a knife. A knife.
Yeah.
He shot him 10 times here in Canada. And guess what? He was white. And guess what? Didn't make the news.
Wow.
I don't know.
It's the government. It's the government and the media and what the media, mainstream media puts out that causes the hate and the racism. Here's an example. Muhammad Ali is the most famous Muslim in the world, right?
Right.
Everybody loves him. He passed away. They had a parade. 3 days later, wasn't a man that went in and shot up that Florida gay club. It was a Muslim.
Wow.
If I shoot somebody, do you think they're going to tell them all I'm Catholic?
Right.
They're going to say, oh, Catholic white chick just killed somebody. No, they're not.
See, that's the thing is that, you know, they're people are trying to separate the human race. And I don't like
that. Allow them to do that. I have many Black friends. I have a Muslim friend who every Christmas morning I wake up to Merry Christmas, my angel friend.
Wow.
That means more to me than anything anybody could ever buy me.
Wow.
You know?
I was not even
to me, I take people for who they are to me. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what country you came from. I don't care where you pray.
Right.
I care about who you are to me.
Right.
And that's what the world needs to do.
You're right. I feel the same way.
True. But
it's not necessarily politics.
I don't know. I don't like to get into politics, but I
don't either. But I gave you that example of Chris Watts. Until you get down to the nitty gritty, you all thought, well, Tanya, you're excluded from this. You guys all thought
I do
that there could possibly be nobody involved. And now look where we are.
Right.
Right. We're looking at Troy. We're bringing out things that Nicole Atkinson said that were odd.
Right. Right.
So again, that cop that killed George Floyd, it wasn't all the cops. It was that one jerk in that uniform.
Right.
Just like there's one jerk. No. There's quite a few DA jerks, and there's judges, and there's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody. There's lots of shady people. But again, when they bust a huge drug dealer, do they say that he was a Buddha? Do they blame it on his religion?
I mean, here's how
it on his race.
Sometimes they do. Yeah.
Right? But we love everybody. We're supposed to love everybody. It's supposed to be world peace. I mean, those pretty girls that walk down the runway, what do they all say in a pageant? World peace. Everybody saw Miss Congeniality.
Right.
How are we going to get that? Because we're going to stop them. We're going to stop them from causing us to be angry with our neighbors. Just like they did to us, Tanya.
Oh, well, in the perfect world. Yes. Yeah.
No, not in the perfect world. This is 2020. We need to make it happen. Not keep thinking about it happening.
Right.
I mean,
I don't want to leave this earth for my granddaughter to have to deal with worse than this.
I know.
So it's time for us to step up.
I absolutely agree with you. I am very upset with the world that my grandchildren are living in and think that it's normal, you know?
Right. Kathleen Q, exactly. She said, when I see law enforcement behind me, the first thing she wonders is, what did she do wrong?
Right. Right. That's right.
Right.
I do too. You know?
We all do.
Mm-hmm.
I do it when I can't see the fire truck coming. I just hear sirens, and I don't know which one sounds what, because they all sound the same to me.
Right.
Right.
So I always pull over.
And then I turn my head when they drive by me, or I try to pretend like I don't notice them.
Right. I had an officer pull me over one night. I was the designated driver, took everybody home, and on my way home, I got pulled over, and I thought, oh God, what did I do?
Yeah.
Right. Automatically, he comes up and he said, just wanted to let you know you didn't have your headlights on.
Oh.
Have a good night. Be safe.
Wow.
He didn't give me a ticket for that.
Wow.
I mean, let me tell you though.
It's not
in my
anything.
Yeah, I know, but in my world, my future son-in-law is Black, and oh my God, he's the most amazing, brilliant,
exactly. But he's not a creature.
Wonderful, smart, fun, happy kid in the world. But when the riots were going on, I was terrified terrified to let him go out in a car by himself to drive it.
Absolutely.
I was terrified for him to go to the store.
And guess who was
I was
starting all
just
those
terrified.
issues?
Right. No, I mean, he's
Guess
a
who was
wonderful
causing
boy.
those- No, but I mean the riots. Do you know who they were peaceful protests and they turned into
there
riots?
were a lot of them.
I'm
There
sorry,
were a
but
lot
the
of
government
peaceful
sent
ones.
them in.
But I think it's
Yes,
just so
but
wrong that I would have to fear for my essentially
No,
my
you shouldn't
son.
have- he shouldn't have to worry about that.
But he does, though. He has to.
Wow.
He has
That's
to.
right. We are the human race.
Correct.
We've lost the human part.
Correct.
And
Wow.
just as a small point, we can never all stand united and equal if they keep segregating.
Right.
Right?
Right.
They very easily could have done all lives matter. Let's fight for George Floyd. Because he's another person with a beating heart.
But
Again, I don't see color. I didn't raise my children to see color or, race or anything like that. That's your friend Michael, and that's your friend Sarah. He's from the Philippines. And do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes. My kids were raised the same way.
Exactly.
They never knew that there was really a difference.
And just like if, let's just say, my son's friend Johnny, who happened to be black, punched my son in the eye. Well, it's not because he's black. It's because he was pissed at my son.
Right. Right. And I know with my own kids,
I just
we had in my hometown, we had one black family, and they happened to live right up the road from my family, like a half a mile away. And so they rode the school bus with me every day. I was young, and that.
Hang on, I have to address Nadia. Nadia, you're leaving because I'm angry and bringing negative. I'm trying to spread love.
Who are you talking to?
Nadia Fletcher.
Who's she?
I don't know, but she's got a problem with me. So I'm asking, what am I spreading negative? I'm saying we should all love no matter what. And we are all the same people. I am George Floyd. Because I very well could be, and so could you. So Tanya, are you telling me that your life is
the problem is that we're not equal, unfortunately. No, we're not, but we're not treated equally.
Can they not go to
No,
school?
it's just, I mean, the thing I see with oh, of course, but there's a lot of times when
with the news.
Right.
You know what? I had this fight with my sister-in-law, who's a teacher, who tried to tell me that only foreign kids get bullied. I said, well, that's funny because my daughter almost killed herself 3 times before the age of 15 due to bullying, and she's pretty white.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It happens to everyone.
Sure.
Right.
The smart kid, Bree. Bree was bullied because she was the valedictorian. Because she was smart.
Hello.
I'm not spreading hate. I'm spreading love. So my question is your life worth less than your son-in-law's because he is of color?
I lost
If it came down to the shooter shooting you or him, you're okay getting shot?
Yeah. Of course.
Everybody that has a heart in their chest, everybody with a heart in their chest is the same. And should be treated the same and respected the same.
But we
and
aren't,
though.
We aren't
We're the only ones that can change that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that my
Ooh, did I lose
grandchildren will be.
Oh.
I'm sorry?
I thought I lost everyone.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no, we're here. I mean, I'm afraid for my grandchildren.
So am I. I already have one. I'm terrified.
Yeah, you do. I know.
And
I know.
Like I said, my daughter was bullied from the age of 6
myself.
to the age of 14.
Wow. Yeah, my daughter was bullied.
Yeah,
I was
law that needs to get passed too. If your kids are bullied, and after the first thing, you haven't taken care of it the right way, you go to jail.
Right.
Because that's where they're learning it from.
Wow.
Right. I mean, my daughter was she still is, but she was very pushy and very bossy, and she never got bullied. And she was not a bully. She would never bully another child.
No,
but she was very outgoing and very life of the party, very, so no one ever dared to bully her.
Yeah.
She,
But
oh
you know
yeah.
what?
Now.
My daughter got suspended for
Yeah.
a day for being
She
a
is.
bystanding bully, according to this principal.
Wow.
Because
Oh,
a
my.
known school bully was attacking someone else, threw her coat at my daughter. Do you
Wow.
think my daughter's going to say, take your own coat? Because the principal's defense was she could have walked away. I said, yes,
Oh,
she could have
gosh.
walked away and got her ass beat.
Yeah.
Right.
Do your job and take care of the real bully. My
And
daughter,
you know,
and I knew she was lying because my daughter was bullied for 7 years and she wouldn't even know the phrase bystanding bully.
right. I mean,
Why
if you
was
look
she
at,
bullied?
I believe she
know?
will, Foxy. I believe they'll have no choice but to mention her because she was a big part of this case.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't think this Netflix is going to have anything to do with facts.
yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean the Watts Netflix?
No, yeah, it's going to be one-sided, and all it's going to be about is Shanann, how terrible Chris is.
Right.
I do believe it's going to be leaning very much towards one side. That I do believe,
Well,
but I
because
do
they
think
refuse
there's,
to listen to the
yeah,
facts.
I do also think that Nicole will be mentioned in it. If not,
Do you
then
think?
they're giving a lot of people some false information because, in my personal opinion, Nicole was a damn big part of this case.
Well, huge
Yep.
part.
That's
and,
right,
and
Renee.
I'm
Being nice
surprised.
doesn't cost and it doesn't hurt. And every single day, whether it's a phone call, a text, a live, whatever it is, I pay it forward because if I can make somebody else smile, I've done my job today.
True.
And that's what everybody's daily thought should be. It doesn't cost anything to pay it forward.
Right.
No, every day
there
I
was
do
a lady
something.
I saw a clip on, and this lady saw this older lady struggling with her wagon and her groceries, and she drove her home and brought her groceries to her door.
Huh.
Wow.
I mean,
why is that such a terrible thing to lead by?
I mean, I do the same thing. I actually have taken homeless
That's what I
women.
believe as well, Harry. I
You
believe
know?
that as well.
Yeah. I mean, I try to do something nice for everybody, someone every single day that they can't do for themselves. And even if it's just like paying for a guy's gas or whatever, who's like, scrounging for change.
Like I said, though, you don't even have to spend money. Open a door.
No, I know, but in these times, unfortunately, a lot of, that's an issue for most,
right.
almost everyone out there. And I think that.
Could you girls
That's
come
right.
to
You're
my
right.
house?
You're right. Probably.
Would you girls please come
Oh,
to my
yeah.
house? Because I need help.
Aw. We would. Yeah, we
yeah.
we
I need help, girls. I need help. But yeah.
Oh, I'd be glad
get
to
it.
help
And,
you.
oh my
But
God.
let's go back to the Watts case, and a lot of this talk about bullying, though, reminds me a lot of what's happening here in the in the YouTube community,
Right.
and I think, where'd Tammy go? Who left? We lost Shiloh.
No, I'm here.
Oh, I don't see your. Oh, that's really weird. You disappeared for me on my StreamYard stream, but I still hear your voice.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, that's strange. Can you guys see her? Am I the only one who can't?
I don't say Shallow.
No. It's that. Are you there, Shiloh? Erg.
Nope, she bumped out.
Yeah, she was like on her way out. I noticed I couldn't see her. I posted the link again, guys. Oh boy, it's all going quickly. All this chat. I wish I could get to some of it. I am so sorry. I'm trying to pop up a few here. Yeah, even though Stephanie, you're right. It's from the Rusak's point of view, the upcoming documentary, and I think that's great because I want to give what my intent with my book was to give everyone a voice, including especially all the victims. And I think that if I can give Shanann a voice in this way, I think that's beautiful. Beautiful thing. I don't know. Let's see here. Can't get enough information about NK. I love discussing it. Yeah. But then again, I know you guys are going to beat me up, but I think that NK is innocent, you guys. I don't see it. I think the simplest answer is always correct. I think it was just a lunatic. And another thing, like I mentioned this before, I think that Chris wanted it's too private of an action for it to have been a conspiracy with more than one Chris.
So then how do you explain all the other facts then?
You know what? I can see
and you
it.
told me last night you watched that show Wives with Knives, and you think NK is completely innocent.
I know, that was funny. Yeah,
I'm sending Cher over to give you a good shake and get all those crumbs
right?
out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, hey, does anybody out there feel the way I do that NK is totally innocent? Would you like to come up here? What I wanted to do, guys, was to stage a very civil debate between people who believe that Chris did it all on his own and people who believe that NK, like a very
Tanya, sweetheart.
yeah.
NK
Here comes the shaking.
NK said herself that had it not been for her being in his life, that his family would probably still be together, although not permanently. They would probably still be here. She also said herself that she did accelerate the process of his family being murdered. Now, she did. That's a fact. You can go back. It is in part 14 of my readout. She truly did say that. So, in order to completely rule her out as being completely innocent, you got to kind of look at the facts that come from her own mouth. And please understand, I'm not saying you're wrong, because you well could be, and we could all be wrong. But I'm just going by her own word and, and the discovery. And at some point, maybe one day, we'll find out what's really going on. But until I can have proof, and I don't have no proof that she was not involved, because from her own mouth, she says that if it wasn't for her, his family would likely still be here. You know what I'm saying?
I think so. I mean, how would you feel, though, if you have an affair with some guy who promises you he's going to divorce his wife and leave her and walk out, and then you realize that he's actually ended up killing his entire family because
oh yeah, I totally understand.
He wanted to be with you. Wouldn't you say, "Oh my gosh, if it wasn't for me, they'd be alive"?
But nobody ever said that. The only one that ever said that was
where you're coming from with that. I do. I totally understand that. However,
they don't look up Amber Fry. They don't look up how much she made or how much she's worth. They don't. There's just way too many things, Tanya.
I would never say, "Hey, if it hadn't been for me, they'd probably still be here." I wouldn't say that. I'm not. That's me personally.
Oh, we lost Cher again. Harry, would you like
her own lies coming out of her mouth consistently changing from interview to interview. And what was the
I do see what you're saying too, Tanya. I really do. I do. I mean, you can't really. I do. I see where you're coming from, but at the same time, when I have dug over this discovery and these facts and listened to the words come out of her own mouth. The way she almost puked when she said man on the very day that she found out those babies were in oil tanks and she was in a shallow grave. Now, come on. It's obvious she disliked the hell out of the man.
Oh, it's not even dislike. She was spitting fire.
She was so jealous of Shanann. She wanted to be Shanann, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think she might have. But again, Harry, do you want to come up here and tell me about your theory, because I think you're close to what I think, but maybe not there 100%. Or anybody who wants to come, anybody who wants to support my opinion.
But in a court of law, if she had anything to do with it, she could be held complicit. She absolutely tampered with evidence. Just like one of my subs mentioned now, think of this. She deleted the text. She destroyed the SIM card because of the hurt and the lie. Okay, then why in the hell did she keep his clothes and all those cards he gave her? I mean, if she was going to get rid of all of it, why not get rid of that too? But no, the only thing she chose to get rid of was anything that discriminated her. Correct?
Right.
And that's where my theory goes.
I've got a theory for that one.
Okay, then why did her BFF Charlotte happen to delete all of her messages with her BFF? There are no coincidences. Why does Amanda McMahon work for Nicole Atkinson? Why is Troy's timeline identical to NK's a year later?
No, I don't want anyone to feel like I'm going against Tanya, because I'm not. I love Tanya's point of view.
No, we're just trying to understand
Yeah,
how
it's
you
highly
ignore
Oh, of
all
important.
course,
facts.
I believe you guys have very intelligent. Yeah, but I
And I
think
think
that
it's really
the
important
reason
that we
why, and
have
I've said this
someone
a million
else that
times,
has a different point of view, because that way we can have a healthy debate, and
That's
that's
right.
oh,
important.
definitely,
But like Kobach
exactly,
says,
a
you
healthy
can't
debate.
debate science.
Exactly, and I think,
But
I mean,
Kobach told MK, you can't debate the science.
you can't, right? Okay, I've got a couple of reasons, a couple things here to explain what the evidence is that you guys are looking at least some of it. I think that perhaps Nicole did sort of stalk the family, and she would drive by regularly. I think I've told everyone this before, but she would drive by regularly, and I think there was, that 111-minute phone call. I think they were arguing, and that's something she didn't want to tell anyone, because if they were arguing and then out of that argument he went ahead and killed his family, she would look really bad. So she's not going to remember the conversation, but I think that she was furious with him that his wife was coming home and he may not end up telling her that he wanted a divorce. And I think a lot of her texts, well, anyway, I'll go on. So the next morning, I believe she didn't believe Chris was out at the oil site. She thought he was at home with his family enjoying the morning. And so she drove by on her way to work.
But she wasn't at work.
No, this was 6:30 in the morning. I don't know what her regular start time.
Well, at 6:15, she was by Chris's house.
And Tanya, I completely agree with that. You have some very good plausible theories there, and I really enjoy hearing them. I do.
What if that conversation was Chris breaking up with her because him and Shanann were going to work on it, which would be why Shanann was saying, "Thank you for letting me hold you this morning." Had the best talk in the last for 5 weeks. Planned a trip to Colorado up to the wherever and had 2 babysitters booked for that following Friday. 2.
I know, but I think that was his way of appeasing her. So she had no idea what his intentions were. And he may not have premeditated it, but I think that he wanted to be rid of them in a snap, especially after Nicole probably got mad at him on the phone. And again, she asked him to prove to her that he was at Serby, wherever. And
that just doesn't sound right. I just want to know that you're at work and not with her.
Yeah, I think so.
Why? I think she told him to go fix his marriage, didn't she?
Oh, that was when they went off to North Carolina.
Yeah, right? But she's told him to do that.
I think she gave him an ultimatum that you got to get rid of, and she probably texted 100 times.
That makes her guilty and can be charged.
How though?
If you gave him an ultimatum and he killed his family, they already told her that in the interview room.
Right, but what I think though is that she'd be guilty of having an affair and wanting a man to end his marriage.
Okay, but an ultimatum means you pushed him to that.
Oh, okay. Just like that little girl who pushed that kid. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, the one that pushed him she didn't push him. She just told him ways that were unharmful to commit suicide. And she still had to do 3 years? Putting that thought into someone's head. And Frankie himself said, my brother is at fault because he let people put things into his mind that he acted on. Okay. And I also, mind you, he said plural. He said he let other people. Who's the other people? So there's more than just MK, by the way. That I caught on to that as well.
But I have a screenshot of Frankie making a comment saying she is involved and she will get hers.
Dr. Phil even said he thinks she's involved.
I have his post.
Yeah, Dr. Phil said that he believes there's more to the mistress. Yes, he did. And the Ruziks cannot deny that shit because that shit went air nationally.
Right. Pretty sure Tammy Lee did as well because she was not happy that the case stopped.
CCP made a comment saying about the picture he took of the truck cab moments after the murders disturbs her. Chris got to work at 5 to 7 and he took the picture at 10 after 10. So he wasn't celebrating right after.
Okay, ladies, I love you all, but I got to go do the Nancy Drew podcast now. So look for that video later tonight.
You guys will have fun now.
Shameless little plug.
Oh my gosh. And Sarah, I got a link to it. Oh, where'd Tammy go?
And then Tanya, check out that video from today that I put up that made Kelly take her video down.
I will. I mean, yeah, I might have seen it already, but
Lots
I'm
of
not
cussing?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, with you being really angry.
I'm defending Ellen and everybody else. I was nice for way too long. I was.
I know. I love you no matter, if we do the things differently. Of course. I will go watch it though. I think that
you'll see I was defending Ellen. I don't know if you got to see the video she had up today, but I do have it on a timestamp on somebody else's channel.
Good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's in all fairness, Kelly is very ill right now.
I don't care.
No, I know you don't.
I've been really ill before too. It does not give you an excuse to be an asshole to everybody else. No, sorry.
I agree. Nope. I know. You think you would be nicer to the human race, and I don't know why.
Curry Boy is very ill too. Is he an asshole? No.
Did you watch that clip I had last night on Alan's thing?
No, I don't think so.
I don't want to play it because everyone's getting mad. But Elizabeth says she loves everybody. And to tell you guys, she said hi. I feel bad. She wasn't able to.
Elizabeth too.
All right, ladies, I love you. I'm gonna go work on.
Bye, my Cher. I love you too.
Channel. Bye, Mama.
Is it gonna be live or is it gonna
be we're gonna wait a week or two. Like we're just getting our mojo together. So today we're just gonna go over we're gonna record it. She's gonna edit it, and then we'll have it up sometime this evening.
Okay, very cool. Thank you.
I'll tell you all when it's up.
Video. Oh my gosh, hopefully.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Bye. I know Elizabeth UnJustified is an amazing person and very she's very fair with everything, and that's how we should communicate. We shouldn't.
Absolutely, it's healthy to have. That's why we're a mock jury out here, and we're all not going to agree, but we do try to see each other's points of view.
Exactly. And I think that, whenever anyone presents evidence to me that is sort of compelling, I will say, oh, yeah, I kind of see that.
Yeah.
And people get mad at me for that. Why am I agreeing with my, good night, Gianna? Why am I agreeing with my opponent or whatever? I'm like, there's no opponent here. It's just we're talking about a murder case that doesn't have to do with us. It has not, it's just something that we're interested in finding justice and making sure justice has been served.
Okay, you're just working on a morally correct point of view. I mean, you see theirs, we see yours at the same time. That doesn't mean your idea is going to sway my thoughts, and it could. I'm not going to say it won't. It might, but so far I'm sticking with my points of view, and you're sticking with yours, and that's okay. And we try to see each other's.
Exactly. That's a healthy thing to do. It's not like
absolutely.
We wouldn't argue over our points of view, and I think that's a very good thing. Harry, I think too much focus. Harry H says too much focus is on NK, and the real focus should be on how and why the dynamics of their marriage ended in these horrific murders. I agree, Harry. And again, the simplest answer is that he had a mental.
Well, I don't know. I'm just okay. I got to speak in here.
Yeah.
If now, let's put the big IF up there. He was involved in any way, then is it fair that she served no jail time, was handled with children's gloves, and pretty much put out to be a hero by Rourke, saying she had bombshell evidence, which I've yet to see yet.
Right.
And is that really fair to either family and Shanann and the kids if she was involved? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sure, definitely, yeah.
So that's what
I don't know why.
It wouldn't be fair to her if we're out here slandering her and throwing accusations out about her, but I am not. I'm going straight off of her own words and the discovery in everything I say. So I'm not doing that to her.
Definitely.
However, we can't paint her as a hero, and we can't paint her as some bombshell evidence, in my opinion, because I haven't saw that yet. We can't paint her as all that, or even a victim, in my opinion, because in my heart, to me, That's not right to Shanann and the kids.
No, I agree. I agree. And until we know what really happened, it's going to be, what it is now. And I still see her as innocent. And even, the thing, let me read Foxy Lady. That's what makes this case so interesting, is the difference of opinion shows how screwed up this case is. Yes, because it can go down so many different Alice in Wonderland rabbit holes. You are correct.
Yeah, I have subs that is on every opinion. Your opinion, my opinion, but
Sure.
my subs, they like to hear both sides as well. And that's why I think our little team Unjustified is a fantastic group. We don't really have drama in there. We don't have each other saying, oh, you're an idiot for thinking this way. We all try to see each other's points of views. And to me, that's very important.
Right, exactly.
I mean, what are we ever going to accomplish by just sitting here arguing, oh, you're stupid, oh, you're an idiot, oh, NK is some hero, and oh, NK is some hoe, I mean, we can't do that. We have to kind of look and bring it all together with our own opinions, and my opinion is quite different than yours, and yours is quite different than mine, and that's okay.
Right, it's absolutely fine. And yeah, I don't know why people can't see that. And now they're, and I don't know. What's so funny is that the people who started all this horror on, social media, they believe what I believe about the case. Yet they hate me because I am friends with people who they don't like. Can you explain that in real time?
I can in a sense of a way, and I don't even know these people on the other side. I've heard a lot about them. I've chose to stay out of that drama as much as possible.
Right.
But people just can't look outside the box. That's the only answer I know. No. They can only look one way. They cannot comprehend even thinking outside the box. That's the only thing I can think of, because I can see your side, you can see my side, and we agree to disagree, and it's all good. We're not going to put down each other. We're not that closed-minded. You have to be open-minded. How would you like to go, you yourself, how would you like to be tried for some murder, even if you didn't commit it, right? And the jury is completely biased on exactly what the media said. And we all know the media is one-sided. So wouldn't you hate to be that person on stand with that media that already has its opinion on what happened, and nothing is going to persuade them any other way? Well, you might as well you might as well take a plea, right? I mean, because the media already has their opinion. And so nothing's going to sway them from it. You've got to be open-minded in this kind of thing, in my opinion. You just have to be.
Oh, exactly. You have to be open to anything. And I know that Dr. B was doing a mock trial, and I was going to offer to be the defense attorney. Someone told me I should do that. I think I might, because I don't think she is.
That would be really fun. I would really love to be the prosecuting attorney or the detective. That would be awesome.
Perfect. Why don't you know what? Let's talk to her and see, because she is the prosecuting attorney. And you should be a detective and bring all the facts. That would be awesome.
Oh boy, I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah, we need to call her and see if she's willing to do that. Or I hope she hasn't suspended that production on that thought of hers. Because and then we could have like 12 jurors who are in middle of the road, actually hear the case every day.
Wouldn't that be not only fun, it would be educational to a lot of people. That was my point of the quiz the other night. It was quote unquote fun, but at the same time, the ones that didn't know the answers to the quiz, guess what? They know now. So it was educational as well.
Exactly. And I think that if we find 12 people in the audience who are indifferent, we can use them as jurors. People who are down the middle, can't decide whether NK had anything to do with it or not. I think it would be a great show if
and have male and female. Just keep it completely on an unbiased level.
Definitely.
And I can definitely do that, but you know, I can also sling them facts out there 100 miles an hour too.
Right. You can, and you know, I'm the emotional person. I'll come in there, and you know, I know what the defense would be. I have it in my head backwards and forwards, and I think that yeah, let's talk to Natasha and see if she'd be willing to do that. You know, I think that would be a very interesting type of a program to do.
I really do.
Yeah, she started it. Oh, you know, we have to have someone.
I didn't even know she started it. That would be something pretty cool to do, really.
Yeah, she did the opening statements.
But everything has to be facts now. We can't be throwing out what is. No. You know, I mean, you have to stick straight to the facts.
And another thing too is if there were a trial for her, so we don't have another Casey Anthony issue, that I would like to explain how there's a big difference between reasonable doubt and a shadow of a doubt. So
it would be hard, to be honest, to actually have this mock trial, and I'll tell you why. In an actual trial, nobody would have been considered perfect. So there would be smut driven up on both sides.
Yes.
I mean, there truly would. Here was what this one did wrong. Here is what this one did wrong. This one was never a saint. This one was never a saint. It absolutely would have came out. Exactly. And you know, saying that, I know that the defense, I'm pretty damn sure they was working towards NK, as well as proving that Chris was a kind of a abused, blah, blah, blah kind of husband. You know, I mean, I think that was where they were going with their defense at the time. Oh, yeah. And he snapped in a crime of passion. Now, in order for us to be doing a real mock jury, that would have to come about. And I know I won't see anybody pulling out that other side. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into that point, but I'll damn sure throw the evidence out on the whole NK thing.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I could counteract it and do, I want to be a Jose Baez who's able to, you know.
Right. That's what we need to do. We need to do a mock trial on that part of the case. You know, not the part that's already closed. We don't need to touch that. That's too touchy.
No, we don't even need to talk about Chris. We need to talk about what you guys did. Another trend.
It needs to go straight onto
Nadia.
The NK actually involved anyway, kind of thing.
Yep, exactly. And Nadia said that, Tanya, I'm with you. Thank you. CW acted alone. NK is not completely innocent, but she has nothing to do with the murders. Thank you, Nadia. I appreciate that. I really do.
I would definitely have Jimeva in that trial.
Yeah, I know. Jim is her alibi. I think, you know, I don't know. Again, where's his alibi? Right. Well, that would be NK. I don't know. But
girl, I would be researching this case. I would be digging back. I would be paying for all these background checks. I would do all kind of stuff. This would be a great trial, and I could bring the facts. Let's do this.
Let's call Dr. B. And caffeine. What would you do? Would you be able to help us out too? I don't know. I don't want to take it away from Natasha, but I think we could help. You know, make the rest of the trial a reality. Or would we get in trouble for that? I don't know.
I'd be running on the grounds of complicit, tampering with evidence,
right?
Manipulation tactics.
Oh, okay, sure.
I would have all kind of stuff throughout there. We need to do this. This would be exciting, but we're going to have to keep Chris and the victims out of it. Really, that's a touchy thing. We do not need to bring into it.
No. Nadia, yeah, she is. Thank you. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. That's weird. But yeah, Jose Baez got a very guilty woman. And again, even with Casey Anthony, I don't know that she was guilty of homicide, but I know that she was guilty of child neglect. She probably did find the baby.
I agree, Dave. I agree. Yeah. Kathleen's awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely awesome. Lovely lady. And I think we've got a good bunch in here.
No, Dawn, actually, he was there. He was there. He was even there Well, she called him at 6:16 that morning. So you're right. That's kind of a gray area where he was at the morning of the murders. That's kind of gray. But we know he was at her house by 3 p.m.
And see, I wonder if I mean, like, again, in No Inclination, Kim, I owe you a book. I keep forgetting that. I'm so sorry.
Yes, and have you worked on editing my book yet?
Oh, not yet. No, things have been spinning everywhere. I'll tell you why later. I don't, the person doesn't want it on social media, but it's good stuff, really good stuff. But so I've been busy like every second of every single day. I'm about to pull my hair out.
I can imagine. I know what you mean, girl. I really do.
Yeah, I definitely will. I will get it all edited. Can you no, I've got the copy. Never mind. Yeah, I will. And it's very good. Very, very good.
Thank you very much for that.
Definitely. It's really awesome. And but what was I talking about? NK. What was I saying about her? I don't even remember. But
just wait till you read the rest of it.
Yes. Well, I don't know if I'm going to read the rest. Technically, we can only read like a 10% of our book out loud, or we can only share like 10% of the book.
No, honey. I mean, wait till you read the rest of my book.
Ooh, I can't wait to read the rest of your book. Oh my gosh. How many more chapters do you have done, or have you been working on it?
I have.
Oh my gosh, give them all to me then. Yeah.
It's probably now about 3/4 done. You've got what, about a quarter of it, maybe?
I think so. Yeah. I don't have that much. It wasn't that much. I know that.
Yeah. Maybe.
And I read through it once or twice, and I was gonna, put like little editing stuff in the whatever. Yeah. And I think I requested, it's through Google Docs. I think I requested for you to let me edit it. And I think that's where I left it. So look and see if you have that request from me.
Okay.
Right. That would be cool. And then I can go ahead and make them the way it was if you don't like my edits or whatever.
Oh, no, I do. Yeah. I like them already.
Thank you. But yeah, so I don't know, this whole fiasco, I don't like it out there. I don't like what's going on in true crime. And again, I think that I don't know.
It's really disheartening. It really is. I wished it wasn't this way.
I know. And I don't know. I guess I did a bad thing when I did it twice, because there were 2 different episodes where I found something so clear to me and whatever, and I shared it with Alan, and I shared it with Emma, and then we just decided let's show him. And I feel bad that if it's not true, but it is true. They said so. Oh my gosh, who cares anyway? Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know.
I really don't, honey. I don't get to watch many lives. I stay so busy doing my own thing. I don't get to watch them, so I try to catch at the very end. I've recently heard all this drama. I mean, it just popped up on me. Well, I didn't even know what was happening. And then I was like, this is crazy. Why is this happening? Why can't people just get along? We're not in high school. We're not in cliques, and I just don't get it. I just can't wrap my head around it. And I try to stay away from it.
Right. Gosh, I tried too, but my friendships with people they don't like makes them mad at me. And what's really sad? Like, I'll listen to a bit like a YouTube show while I drive. I put the thing in my ear, and it's like a podcast to me, basically. But all these women who are apparently so hateful towards me and other people, I keep thinking, oh my gosh, I'd love her as a friend. What a nice lady, except for that. So I don't know if I'm I want to be defense. Oh my gosh, thank you, Dr. B. I want to be defense. And I do. I really have been thinking up a good defense for her. And I think that Kim will be whatever we need, whatever you need, not we. Sorry. The detective who brings
wherever y'all want to put me. Wherever you want to put me.
Yeah, me too. I could be the bailiff. I don't care.
I cannot be in case defense attorney. Absolutely not.
Ooh,
I could
I want
damn
to.
sure be the prosecuting or the detective, but no, I couldn't do her defense. No.
Oh, I can do that. I can definitely do that. And I like I said, I've been going over in my head, what I could do to get this woman off, Casey Anthony style. I don't know.
Yeah.
But or OJ. Yeah. But yeah, we could do that. That would be so much fun, Dr. B, if you let us into everything, like, with your trial. Tanya, if they get mad at you for your other friendships, they were never friends. Exactly. I know, but I see these perfectly normal people who would be my neighbors or whatever, and they're so mean and so mad at me. I don't believe if they lived next door to me, we would argue over our fences. I don't believe that would be true, because
you would be surprised, honey.
Yeah, exactly.
You just never know. You just can't never tell. Some people are completely different in life than what they would be online. Me, I'm real. I keep it real. I'm me no matter where the hell I'm at, But some people are quite different than that.
Right, they are. And I don't know. I've never had a conflict in person with an adult since I've been an adult, ever. I don't. I mean, there was one elderly man who yelled at me for putting my 14-month-old daughter, who was sleeping on my shoulder. I put her bottom on the on top of the counter, and he yelled at me. And so I was fuming. I went back in there and I said, the guy was like 90, and he told me I'm putting my dirty baby's butt up on the counter. Well, she was wearing pants, and under that she was wearing diapers, and she was asleep. And I got so mad, and the kid that worked in the restaurant said, "Ma'am, do you want us to call your husband? Do you want?" And I rarely get like that with people that I know or see in real life. And I ran back in there. I carried my baby on my hip because she was awake now, and I said, you're an elderly man, and you need to really think about your choices and how you treat people, because, if I was your age, knowing that there's not much left ahead of me, and I just went on and on, probably hurting his feelings, because he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, forgive me. I was in a bad mood, whatever." And that was cool, because he realized that he's being rude to people. And
Right.
that was like the only time I conflicted with
you gotta call people out. When I first meet people, I always come out and I'm always polite and friendly. I don't know what it is, but the minute they come at me with, like, I don't know, this derogatory attitude, for whatever reasons, my derogatory attitude jumps out pretty damn quick. And I try to control it, but it'll jump out. And the way I handle people usually is I don't come at them with claws out. I come at them with, I don't know, kind of a sarcastic, making them look like the one that's an idiot and not me kind of thing. I don't know if you've ever saw my video.
Right, sure.
The old news video I made. Yeah, that's kind of how I come back at people. I don't come with claws out. Now, don't get me wrong. I pulled my Freddy Krueger's out several times, but those are usually the last to come out.
Oh, how funny. Yeah. And I think I only am mean to my husband. It's not even mean. I'm just like, frustration that he's, doing something ridiculous that he should know better or whatever. Kevin Q is an expert witness, particularly in common law countries such as the UK, Australia, and the United States. Ooh, who's an expert witness? What? I miss so much. A person whose opinion, by virtue of education, training, certification, skills, or experience, is accepted by the judge as an expert. Oh, okay. Got it.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, so maybe you can be an expert. But I think that what we wanted to talk about today was that I think every one of us in true crime has decided, and I think this was actually Dr. B's idea. She was texting AD the other night, and he said, "Okay, well, Dr. B thinks we should do this." And what was it, Natasha? Can you explain real quick? But I think it was.
I miss everything. Y'all are just gonna have to send me these messages. Some of y'all's got my phone number, because I miss everything. I never know any of this is happening.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, I think that yeah, it was something like 1 week where we don't look at the troll videos, we don't interact with them online. If they write nasty things under our videos, then we, just delete them and, block them. But I don't know if I don't know. I've said I'm not going to block anyone, so I'm going to stick to that unless it gets horrible.
I will.
I know you will. And,
I will.
that's great. But then I feel like, oh, that person, I don't know. I'm so dumb that they're, living for their online entertainment and they're not, you take it away from them and I don't know, whatever. But I'm really, really weird. But
the longer you leave it there or the longer you allow it to happen, the more others is going to feed on it and it's just pointless. And if you just get rid of it off the bat, don't think any more about it, don't give it any attention, then, in my opinion, that's the best way to handle it,
Sure,
if
definitely.
Not, you're gonna have one reply of 100 comments on it, and it's just back to back a ridiculousness. It's just, in my opinion, it's very childish. So I just get rid of it before it even gets in my hand.
Exactly, and I think Dr. B should be the prosecution. Yeah, she started the opening statements where I believe she was the prosecutor, and I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, let's plan a time to do this, guys. Yeah, that she's telling me now. 1 week of silence, protest, silent protest rather, complete blackout of hate. Yes, no interaction, engagement whatsoever. I will abstain. I'm trying to do that too. I haven't, except for looking at a couple here and there.
That'll be easy for me. I don't do it anyway. I stay away from that. They do. I have had a few come to me, but they get blocked pretty quickly.
Okay, good. And I think that I can do it. I only look because they talk about me so much, and it's very hurtful. This weird things they say about me that are so awful. And I think that about Cher and about everybody I love out there. It's just really awful, really awful. What is this? Oh, what did Dave say? See. Are you saying you have pillow fight? No, I'm saying I grump at him for not, vacuuming when I had asked him to if I'm running here and there or whatever. I just grump at him a little bit. And he's like the only one I do that to. So that's okay. Caffeine for prosecution. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Who's going to be on my prosecution team?
Caffeine Q. And yeah, we should plan this. Yeah, Renee, I know I should block them. Maybe I will start, and just so I don't have to worry about looking at any of that again, because it's every day someone will put up something horrible. And how could you have hate like that for other people you don't know? Someone in the chat just said that they don't dislike me for having friends or whatever. They dislike me because of my friends' behavior. What? How? I what? I don't get that. How do I know that Kim doesn't go home every night and whip her husband around or whatever? We don't know that.
So, he ain't even here, so he ain't even here at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
With my husband. No, I will if he gets out of line, but I ain't. I ain't recently.
Oh, how funny. But anyway, Elizabeth is saying, Carrie Ann, please tell Carrie Ann she respects her. Dr. B, yeah, she's up here now. She's on the chat. Love you all, and we'll watch when I get back. I will be heading to. She's heading somewhere for a birthday party. But anyway, I love Elizabeth, and I felt so bad for her because she really, really, really wanted to be on our show today. Yeah, and she couldn't do it. She was not feeling well at all. But I'm hoping she got some rest. Yeah, exactly. How would I know? Again, I don't know if all you guys are not axe murderers when you go home. Why would I care about behavior? I don't control any of that. I really don't. And I think
what exactly are they talking about? Your friends? I don't know.
They're talking about AD and Cher. I love Cher. No matter what she does, everything is beautiful to me. And I think that she only retaliates. I don't believe at all that she'd come out and start talking about someone Yeah, you're right. They talk about me so much because I give them attention. I am not going to answer anything anything I see anywhere. They're trying to taunt me with saying that I don't have a real publisher. Oh my God. I love my publisher. And
Wow.
Matt's going to be on here tomorrow. And guess what? We share the same publisher, which is a real publisher. Oh my God. And that's what they're taunting me with right now. I'm not going to answer that because I've told them already. It's just so weird, isn't it?
It is. I just can't wrap my head around it. I really can't. And
Yeah,
I'm not,
I know.
I don't want to get involved in it, which maybe I am, or maybe I have been put involved in it, but I'm not. I'm away from that. I don't play with
you can do that. I'm really glad you can do that. And I think that they're not going to attack you because you are enough removed from me and from Cher that, and you have a brilliant channel. And I think that you're not going to be, I don't think you're going to be targeted. I hope not. I really do. But I don't know.
It is. I mean, I'm not going to stop who I am or the way I think or how I present things. I'm just not going to stop my own self, my own thoughts and opinions. And
sure,
people don't like it, don't watch it.
Right, just don't watch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go play with your kids or go do something. Just don't waste your time on my channel if you don't like it. Period.
Sure. Exactly. And Mama Bear, they talk about you so much because you're right. I do give them attention because I try to tell them, hey guys, we're all the same. We're just people, and there's nobody is more evil than another one unless you're, Chris Watts, haha. But if you're a psychopath who actually hurts people, then you're different. But the rest of us are pretty much the same. And what Anne Frankel, said in her diaries, that I think people are really good at heart. And I believe that people are really good at heart. And I see that in everybody who's been rude to everyone. They're good people, but why would they have this obsession with hurting everyone out there in the YouTube community? I don't get it. I don't know.
Thank you, Nadia. I appreciate that. I really do. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Aw, it is. There's never drama, right? I know. But yeah, I'm not a bad person. I'm not any worse than any other woman in the world. I'm not, I don't know. If you block these people, they will eventually get sick of creating new accounts just to post hate comment. You're right. Okay.
Well, Tanya, honey, you allow it. That's why you got to block it. You got to delete it. You can't ever open the door for them to be allowed to do that to you. And without you blocking them and deleting them, then you're leaving that door wide open.
Right.
You have to close the door, honey.
I know. Okay, so should I start blocking people who are very, very awful?
Absolutely, because look at it this way. When you don't, it's also affecting your subs as well. And I know you feel like you're being rude by blocking them, but you're not. You're actually protecting not only your own reputation, but your subs' feelings as well. And I put my subs up front. They're top priority. And if anybody comes against them, they're gone. Boom. It ain't happening.
Nadia, did you want me to read this one? Oh, I love your channel. I think we already read that one, didn't I? Or is there another one, Nadia, that I usually don't see because the chat does go by very quickly, and then I don't see which comment, Nadia?
You've done nothing wrong, Tanya. If anything, you agree with what they're saying, I mean,
yeah, isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's odd. And like I say, the reason it's happening, you've got to close the door. Put a damn padlock on that door and don't allow it. Yeah. Be really protective of your channel and your subs. I'm like a mama hen of my subs. I don't get to read all my comments, but when I do, if I see one of my subs being attacked, honey, you gone. You can disagree with them. You can disagree with them all day long as you're being respectful, like me and you do with each other.
Right,
but you start attacking them, you're gone. It ain't happening. My subs are my top priority, and ain't nobody gonna be mean to them. And so you need to shut that door and don't let it happen because it's not worth it. Look what it's getting you. You've tried to apologize. You've tried to be morally respectful with them, and where has it got you, hon?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that awful? And again, I was bullied with my last book too, and so I'm kind of used to it, but these guys are a little bit more ruthless, I think, than my Grey Gardens bullies. And I thought, that the Grey Gardens thing brought me into a state of depression one weekend that I am
Don't let
so.
that happen to you. You are
Yeah.
just the sweetest person ever,
Oh,
and you try to be respectful to everyone. And hey, respect is earned, not given, Tanya. And if they're not respecting you back and you're offering them respect, hey, you've done your job. Close that door. Don't open it back up.
I know. Yeah, I think I'm going to start blocking people, and maybe I will. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And mods, do the mods have the ability to do that too? I know they can delete comments, and block people from chat.
Yeah, they can in your chat, I believe, in your live chat. I'm not sure about the other, but you can do it. You can really do it. You're like me. You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. At the same time, you can't allow your own feelings to be hurt as well.
True.
So, you can't do that. You have to stand up for yourself, babe. And, and not only that, you have to stand up for your subs. Your subs don't want to see all that smut.
No, right? I know.
Just end it. You've got the power. Use it.
Definitely. I think I'm going to do that from now on, guys. And I can't, Mama Bear knows here. Mods can block people during the chat, but we can only delete comments, not block under. Okay, thank you. So I'd have to block. Okay, we can do this, guys. Let's make this is a fresh start. We're doing a week of being very, kind and not dabbling in other ugly things that are going on out there. And we're not going to look at them. We're not going to comment on them.
Tanya, I feel like you were an amazing mother. Okay, let me give you this little scenario. I know you were an amazing mother. Okay, if your child came home every day and told you someone was bullying them, being mean to them, just really upsetting them, hurting them, even being mean to their friends, what would you tell your child to do?
I would well, you know how I am. The first thing I always would say to my daughter if she got into an argument with someone is like, hey, why don't you girls talk it out? Let's have a play date tomorrow.
Okay, Tanya, you're taking your own advice, honey. You've tried that. Then what would you do?
You're right.
You've done did plan A. Then what would be your plan B? You would eventually tell them, look, just get away from them, stay away from them. Just kind of block them out.
You're right.
That's exactly what you would do.
You're right.
So, being the good mother that you are, I know that's what you would do. And honey, you're going to have to do it for yourself and your subs as well. It's never going to stop.
You're right.
You're opening the door and you're giving them a platform to do this on. Just don't.
I know. Okay, I won't. I agree. I'm going to start doing that tough guy thing. And Tanya, you've done nothing. Oh, thank you, Mom. Wrong. Only being fair.
The tough guy thing, honey. It's not necessarily the tough guy thing. It's just the right thing. Do you think if we all went to their channel and we started, do you not think we would be blocked like before we got the first word out? Of course we would.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We've never talked. I don't know any channel who's talked badly about anyone. And any channel from this side where we're kind of victims over on this side. And I think
I can give you an example today. Just today, I had a sub asking about one of the channels and this, that, and the other about the channel. And it wasn't anything derogatory. They were just asking about something they heard on the channel about the case. And she said, I can drop a link. And I'm like, okay, I know the channel you're referring to, and I'm not saying anything bad about the channel. However, I know that there is some drama circulating around the case with this channel, so I would truly appreciate it if you didn't drop the link. And that was it, I mean, I didn't talk down on the channel because I don't even watch that channel. At the same time, I've heard enough to know there's drama there, and I don't want it associated with my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. And I don't know who you're talking about, but I think that every creator deserves a spot out there. And I think that even if they're really radical in their beliefs and whatever, they deserve their right to speak on YouTube.
Absolutely. If their channel is completely convinced and all of their subs agree with the host of that channel, that is fine. But keep it on your channel. If you want to go to other channels and disagree with them, that's okay too, as long as you leave it morally respectful. But when you go belittling, attacking, doxing, name calling, come on now. That's too elementary for me. I'm not dealing with it.
And it's so scary. Can you imagine? I don't know any channel. I'm not going to name any offhand, but could you imagine you and I sitting here saying, "That's it. This person has done enough to me. We're going to go and we're going to get him or her or whatever."
Can anybody here even fathom hearing that kind of stuff come from either one of us? I mean, no. I mean, just no. It's not going to happen. I'm not even gonna, I wouldn't even do it if they were doing it to me, because that ain't how I fly. I don't roll that way. I'm not gonna sit and belittle anyone or degrade anyone for their thoughts, and that's just craziness in my opinion. I'm not gonna do it, period. They might want to do it to me, and that's okay, but I won't associate with it, and and I'll block it, and that's it. I'm not gonna waste any time on it.
Right. And I waste my time crying.
Yeah, and I can see you doing
whatever.
that.
I'm really weird.
I can see that. And
can you? Oh my God.
That's what makes me so sad for you, is that I can see you being that one that really takes it personal. And don't, hon, just don't do that. It's nothing personal.
Like I was saying, but I think last 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, when the Grey Gardens bullies really tortured me, and it was just absolutely horrifying. And I remember I didn't tell my husband about how they had pushed me over the edge, and I was frightened and scared and everything. I went upstairs, locked myself in our bathroom, and then I called my best friend Natalie, and then my other best friend David Smith. He's been on the show before, and I was just in tears, in horrible tears. And I was like, I said, guys, this is the lowest I've ever been in my
Thank you, Nadia.
entire life, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sorry, but thank God my best friend, her husband was on a business trip, and she said, "Come on over. Just come over for 2 or 3 days." And that I was fine, but it was really scary to me, because I started thinking about who would miss me and who wouldn't. I was awful.
Honey.
Here I am at it.
People know that they can get to you that way, and that is why they keep running through your open door. They know it bothers you. You're giving them the attention that they want. Don't let this happen to you, hon. Please go to blocking.
Okay, I will.
Close that door. Don't give them the platform to hurt you, because you don't deserve it. You deserve a hell of a lot better than that. You've never done it to them. Respect is not given. And until they give you some respect, Tanya, you back off of the respect you're giving them, because at that point, they don't deserve it.
Right. No, I agree. I don't know. I'm really emotional. I'm nuts. So whatever Nadia said, Tanya, has nothing to do with your friendships with anyone. That's fine. I don't judge. I just don't like the behavior. I don't like the behavior of some of those friends, but that's not on you. Thank you, Nadia. That is so sweet. Because does everyone know what their friends do, or really care what they do, or what their relationships are like, or what they say to people on the street? No, who cares? As long as you agree to overlook whatever it is and not get along.
Yeah, I truly appreciate that. I really worry about Tanya, because she is so soft-hearted. She really is. And she don't want to be unfair to anyone. That's why she hasn't blocked anyone. She wants to leave her channel open so everyone can voice their own opinions. But there is a difference between opinions and bullying someone. And that's what Tanya is getting, just for the simple fact that she wanted to allow them a platform to speak on. Shut your platform, Tanya, because your platform is too good to be treated such a way. Don't let it happen to you, hon. I will help you. I'm there for you. All you got to do, you got my number. Call me.
I do. Okay, thank you.
I don't really get in these lives much, so I really don't know anything that you're talking about here, but I know it's happened because it's really hurt you. I do know a little, because it's been sent to me, and I would see it and I would be like, oh my God, Tanya of all people, really.
Thank you. Tanya, please don't be sad. I'm trying. I'm going to start being your virtual bodyguard. Oh, thank you, Nadia. I need one of those. Oh my God. My husband had to be my bodyguard when I went on a business trip to do book signings. And because
I'm going to be your therapist. I'm going to be your therapist.
Thank you. Oh, I need that too. Thank you, guys. Oh my God. Forrest, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness. I love you. Yeah, definitely I need that. But you know, most of the time I'm just fine and no one would ever know that I'm affected by this stuff, but I really am. I think that any normal person would be. I don't know.
Thank you, Megan. I just hope Tanya listens to me on what I said, and I'm not saying it just to throw it out there, because honey, it really is what you need to do, because don't give them that platform to hurt you anymore. You're way too good for that. You're way too sweet of a person, and they see your vulnerability, and trust me, they're eating it up. Don't let that happen.
Thank you. I don't know. But you know, other times I'm okay. And Megan, thank you. Let's see, Tanya, I can't wait for your interview with Matt. Oh, that's right. Matt's going to be here tomorrow. And I love him, and his books are so good. I've got the links to his books down below. What a really nice guy. And again, we have the same publisher that doesn't exist. God, they're nuts. They're so nuts. Or then they were talking about my house. Oh my God, I've got a 5-bedroom house with 2 kitchens, a swimming pool, a deck, a large fence, biggest lot in the cul-de-sac. It was a model home. Well, my daughter and her boyfriend, her fiance, remade one of my daughter's old bedroom into an office for me. We had 3 guest rooms, now we have 2, and an office, and my husband's office is the 5th bedroom downstairs. But I was sitting in my daughter. It's a pretty purple room. It was her childhood room, and I was doing my live from in there. Huh?
I was telling Kelly, thank you. I just worry too much about Tanya. I really do.
Oh, you don't. I mean, I'm fine. But anyway, what they said was that because my kids put a bunch of pictures on the wall, pictures of family throughout the years and everything. And, they were kind of skewed and crooked because my daughter is very short and she can't read or whatever. They didn't get them straight. And they were saying that obviously I'm poor and I live in a shack, and how can I be a successful author? But, oh my God, what? I've got an apartment inside my house for the kids to live in. I mean, and that.
Wait a minute, money ain't got nothing to do with who someone is. I'm just saying.
I don't know why they said.
If you lived under a bridge, it wouldn't matter. You're still a good person.
And I think that what they were trying to say is that Tanya is lying about being a successful author. Well, let me tell you guys, my husband makes the money here. I don't have to work. I write as a hobby. So being a successful author, having my books at the top of the Amazon charts doesn't mean that I'm making the money and that, whatever. People don't understand that about authors either. You really don't make enough money to support your life, I don't think. But what they're saying, I was lying about being a successful author. Well, success doesn't mean money, guys. And if I had to work, I'd go out and get a job, but my husband does it all. So I think are you a stay-at-home mom too, Kim?
Thank you, Megan. And I am actually a stay-at-home. I done hair for 20 years, a beautician, but now I stay at home, raise my grandkids, and I homeschool, and I've been doing that now for like 4 years.
That is really cool. Yeah. And it's been, when my daughter was 7, my husband said, you know what, you don't have to work anymore. Let's just stay, take care of Allie all the time and that'll be fine. And that's what I did. Oh, thank you, Megan, for putting up my link to the books. So I haven't worked in years. My daughter's 22 now. So that's 17 years or something. I don't even know. God, 15 years.
I know what you mean.
I just, whatever. And how awful, this pretty little bedroom that my daughter remade for her mom into an office. How dare you guys say that the purple bedroom proves that I am lying about my success? What?
Hey, but listen, honey, you're putting too much emphasis on that. You just said it. Your daughter done that for you. Your husband
Yes.
is amazing to you. The most important things in your life love you unconditionally. So please don't put a minute's thought into all the meanness out there, because you have a lot going on right there inside your home. When them people start getting to you, walk outside, look at your family, look at what you've accomplished, and be proud of yourself. Don't let them drag you down, because you're way too good for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know. I've been emotional. I don't know why. But Dave, to Tanya, you make us proud. Thank you. Your heart shines through all their hate. But you're a bigger person and money can't buy that. Yeah, thank you. Group hugs are thank you. Thank you, Dave. You're always so kind to everybody. I love that. Kind to me, very much so. But exactly, it would not matter where someone lived. Exactly. And that's, I don't know. Oh, I already did Dave. Anyway, I think we might be wrapping it soon here. My nose is all full. Awful.
Well, when you get off here, you just go out, you walk into your house, you go play with your dog, and you realize, you know what? I did this. I'm proud of who I am, what I've become. I love my family. Boom. What they say about me has no effect on me, because, honey, you way too good for that. You shut that door and don't allow that to get to you.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. I love you. I love everybody out there, you guys. Thank you for listening to me break down again. Whatever. But I love everyone out there. Thank you for being here. And then tomorrow, remember that we're gonna have Matt Converse here with me at 4:30 Central Time. Unjustified, thank you for everything. You're a wonderful, wonderful friend. I love you very much.
You're welcome, honey. I love you too. If you ever need to call me, don't matter what time, just give me a call before you get all upset.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. I certainly probably will do that soon. But everybody have a good night, and keep being nice to everyone, because that's
Absolutely
the thing to do. Okay, bye guys. Thanks again. Love you all.
Everybody.
Bye.